Hey everyone, Alex Waddell here. Thank you for joining me on another video and welcome from Xi'an, China. It is fantastic. I've had to duck down a back alley. It's so crazy out in Xi'an at the moment. It's their golden week, which means that everyone's on holiday, everyone is just out and about. People are honking their horns, people are just driving really crazy, having an awesome time, but that's the reason why I need to duck down a back alley, because you just would not have heard me through all the noise. And so today what I want to really talk about is the power of outsourcing, and no better place to do it than China, because they have been the outsourcing capital of the world. So I want to talk about how outsourcing can help your business and help you just take yourself away from the day-to-day business of doing work inside your company, and then release yourself and be able to take advantage of different opportunities that are not given to you if you're just down there in the mires doing the day-to-day work. So stay tuned and I'll catch you all soon. Welcome back, and here I'm going to be talking about the power of outsourcing, and I'm just going to talk about what outsourcing is, how it can help you and your business, and I'm going to also talk about a story of mine which is really quite personal, but it will help you understand the power and the reason why you should maybe think about how outsourcing could help your business, and then also talk about a couple of options for outsourcing for you and your company. So what is outsourcing? Outsourcing is basically delegating and giving jobs away to other people, whether it's your own staff members in your company or whether it's to external consultants and contractors. And so that's basically the crux of it. And there's so much power in outsourcing because it can give you time, energy, and it can just release you from your day-to-day work, where often people say, well, I'm too busy to be able to grow and develop my company. And so it's around being able to change mindset and really be able to give opportunities to free yourself away from the mindset. And another thing is that business owners, they often think that they need to be there, that they need to know all the details, they need to be subject matter experts, they need to be in the trenches doing the day-to-day work, because if they were not there, that the business would collapse, it would fail, and it would cease to exist. But my recommendation and my opinion is that no, that this does not have to be the way. And if you can create a business that doesn't need you in it, that's just fantastic. It allows you to step back and grow and think of other ideas for your company. And I've got a personal story, and that's with my dad. My dad, he's a fantastic guy. He passed away earlier on this year. But that's not the story. The story is around how he lived his life. And he wasn't a manager, he wasn't a business owner, but he gave himself 200% to any company that he worked for. He worked for bus companies, he worked for quarries, he worked with anyone that just basically wanted his hands, because he's so talented with his hands. But he just gave himself and gave him all, and he would work those extra hours, he would work more than often his managers would work, and he would fix things, he would do things that no other person in that company would do. And he prided himself on that fact that he would be there, he would be the one that could just get that company out of any strife. He would be working in a quarry, for example, and there could be a machine that broke down and would take at least a week to 2 weeks to fix, but he would make the tools himself to actually fix those things. And so I bring that up because he was an ideal employee, and like I say, he wasn't a business owner, he wasn't a manager, but he often thought like one. And the whole idea that he would be passing away, and that if he wasn't there, that the job would collapse, the company would collapse. But that idea was just turned out to be false. Those companies are still operating, they're still doing well. And so that just brings home the idea and the thought that you don't actually have to be there in the job. You don't have to be there doing things day to day and have to have that burden of being that subject matter expert and doing everything. And so that personal story leads me on to what are the benefits? What are the benefits of outsourcing? Well, it just frees you up to do different things. You can learn about what's happening out in the market. You can strategize. And also, it depends on who you outsourcing to, whether it is your employees. And if you're outsourcing to them, and that's another word for delegating, if you're delegating to your employees, they will actually prefer it. They prefer being able to learn, grow and develop rather than being stifled and just watching their manager just do everything and them sitting on the sidelines. And the whole fact is, if you don't grow and develop your employees, they will walk somewhere else. They'll want to find that challenge somewhere else. So if you don't give it to them, they'll find it elsewhere. And then the second way of outsourcing, the main way, is to be able to find a contractor and contracting it out. And there's two great sites. There's hundreds of them out there. There's 99designs.com. There is Fiverr.com, which I personally use and love. And so the power of that is you don't have to be there doing everything. You can outsource it, get other people's expertise and allow them to help you. And what I've found is, because these people are experts, and especially using a site called Fiverr.com, is that you can read reviews, you can read other testimonials, and you can see exactly what they do. And so it's not like you're kind of going in blind. And sites like Fiverr, and I'm mentioning Fiverr a lot, but there's hundreds of other sites. They're doing marketing, they're doing strategy, they're doing general admin work, you name it, they're doing it. So it's real powerful to be able to outsource and take advantage of technology. So that's it. That's a couple of ways of outsourcing, whether you're outsourcing in-house to your staff, also known as delegating, or whether you're outsourcing to external contractors, which allows you just to free up your time, your resources and your energy to be able to do the things in your organization, to find value, find new opportunities and grow. And that's it. So if you like this video, please press the like button below, and please subscribe to this channel, because I've got a lot more videos that I really want to be able to share with you, some tips and tools around how you can grow and develop your company. And also, if you've got any questions of your own, or you want to know more about outsourcing, please ask me. Please give a comment below and I'll be sure to respond. So take good care, see you all soon, and 再见.